So as I said, we did go ahead and get a little bit of the water to run. So we'll just utilize this water to continue to push out. We did have a little bit of technical difficulty there. We were at 169 feet out on our camera monitor. Then we had some trouble. But we were able to fix it. So we're just going to continue to push out. Try to locate a main line clean out. You can see here, make a little bit of a turn. And we drop in. You can see this is our tie-in for the left-hand side of the house. So we're actually going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we did go ahead and locate that area, and it is still on the left-hand side of the property, right in front of the house on the left-hand side. You would say that is a office room in the planter area there, and it is approximately 5 foot 6 inches deep. And you can see that is our tie-in. And we drop down and we go inside. Appears to be the main. So we're just going to continue to push out, try to reach our city sewer tie-in. There are no other cleanouts located on the side of the house. And approximately you want to put a cleanout every 100 feet. So we're just going to try to push out as far as we can get. And you can see here, we are just stuck up against the pipes there. We made too many 45s in the line. So what we're going to do is we're going to shut down our water and we'll begin to pull back from there. Okay, so we did go ahead and let the water run down. We were unable to push all the way out because of the turns and stuff. Too many 45s and there's no clean outs. And we are approximately 170 feet on our camera monitor. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see we make a little bit of a turn there in 45. And we come back and make another 45. And you can see here that this is a tie-in here, and we're just going to come pull back, and you can see here this is going to be just the gym line, and this runs along the left hand side of the property. So we're just going to continue to pull back. You can see that joint there was in fair and maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Everything's in black ABS sewer or waste line. Sorry, excuse me. Make a little bit of another turn there. A little bit of flat spots you can see there. And then on the initial push out, you can see that there was a lot of debris, dirt in the bottom of the pipe. And you can see here, there appears to be a clean out. We're actually going to pause here and locate for a moment. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and it is approximately 3 foot 9 inches deep on the left hand side of the walkway there in the gravel. And this appears to be a mainline clean out, or sorry, a waistline clean out there. It's just not brought up to grade. So you would definitely want to be able to bring that up to grade so you can access that and you'd be able to push out further. So we're just going to continue to pull back, take a good look at the waistline, black ABS waistline, long lengths of black ABS waistline. You can see that See there, it's holding a little bit of water. Could just be a little bit of a flat spot there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Take a good look at that joint there. Seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. We're just going to continue to pull back. And you can see there, definitely have some debris, some mud at the bottom of there, and it is holding water. You can see as we pull back, it gets back into the water. So definitely we want to get that hydro jetted out, get it all nice and clear. It's just when they did the build, they got a little bit of dirt in the line there. But you can see going to continue to pull back. Try to get this clear. A little bit of difficulty because it is muddy water. Make a little bit of a turn. And you can see that we pull back right back into some more mud. This is close to the end of the line clean out for the gym. Make another little bit of a turn. You can see there holding back a little bit more water. Definitely want to get that hydro jetted out. And you can see here, still holding back some water and all that debris there. And we come up and out of the clean out. This is the gym clean out here. This is on the left hand side of the property. So we are going to relocate ourselves to the to the right hand side of the house. So we're going to pause here for a moment and relocate. Okay, so we did go ahead and relocate ourselves, and this is, if you're facing the house, the right side of the property, and there is a waistline, two waistline cleanouts here. They both go underneath the house. This is the fence. So we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here at the top of the waistline cleanout and begin our inspection. So it appears to be black ABS waistline. Make a little bit of a turn there. I'm going to try to pull back a little bit and try to clear the camera. Get our camera head clear. Nice and clear. And just begin waistline inspection. It appears to be black ABS waistline. Very hard to tell. Seems to be like corrugated there, and you could see there holding a little bit of debris as well, and we got some debris there in that joint. So we're just going to continue to push out. take a good look. See there, we got another tie-in. And you can see there we got a tie-in as well. And this is servicing the left-hand side of the house if you're facing the house. We're just going to continue to push out. We're going to pause our mic here and just continue to push out. And we'll make a little bit of a turn here. Continue to push out. See there, we got another tie-in. So we're just going to continue to push out. See there, we got another tie-in. We're going to push out to approximately 150 feet. We're actually going to push out a little bit more. And we'll pull back a little bit and we'll pause right here. And we'll locate this area. Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and this is our mainline sewer clean out in the front of the property there. You can see here when I pull back, that is our mainline clean out drop in right there. So we're just going to pull back from here, and then we'll be able to relocate ourselves. Take a good look. You can see that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. A little bit of debris build up at the bottom of the pipe. Nothing too major. And you can see there more debris and buildup, and that joint seems to be in fair, maintainable condition. And there's the tie-in right there. And this is all the tie-ins for the left-hand side of the house. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And there's long lengths of black ABS waistline. Approximately 10 feet in between the joints. You can see that joint there is in fair maintainable condition, and then there's another tie-in right there. Make a little bit of a turn. Those joints seem to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. Continue to pull back, and you can see there we're holding a little bit of water. And that joint seems to be okay. A little bit of a flat spot there. Nothing too major. Just going to continue to pull back. And that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're just going to continue to pull back. And those joints there seem to be in fair and maintainable condition. There's a tie-in there. And there's another tie-in there. Seems to look a little bit of root intrusion there, but nothing major, just fingers. continue to pull back. And that joint, that tie in there, little glue over pour there. Continue to pull back. And you can see as well, there's a little bit of debris and glue over pour in those joints. And we're going to pull up and out of our left-hand side waistline clean out. And we're going to relocate ourselves to the main line clean out in the front of the property. Okay, we did go ahead and locate the mainline sewer clean out. This is our mainline sewer clean out. We did have to cut off the cap there. It was glued on. This is in front of the property in the middle, next to the garage here. This is the garage that goes to the other side of the property. And this is just underneath the stairway in the middle of the house. So we're going to take our camera head and zero out at the top of the clean out and begin our video sewer and waste line inspection. This is our sewer line. So we're just going to continue to go drop in. And you can see there we got a tie-in right there from the other side of the property. And we're just going to continue to push out. We are in black ABS sewer pipe, and that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And we're just going to try to reach all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. A little bit of water there at the bottom. We're just going to utilize this water right here to push all the way out. And that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. Make a little bit of a turn. And that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. Going to continue to push out. And you can see here, very hard to tell, but right there is another inlet, and I'm pretty sure that's for the left hand side of the house. That's picking up the left hand side bathrooms and the gym bathroom in the back of the rear. So we're just going to continue to push out and make a little bit of a turn, make another turn, and you can see here we transition into vitreous clay. You can see there's a little bit of an offset there. You can see the face of the vitreous clay right there. So on our way back we'll locate that area. It's just a potential place to get some debris caught up in there. And you can see as we push into the vitreous clay we have a very large root intrusion. You can see there, root intrusion coming in from the 12 o'clock all the way around. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see the root fingers there, and very hard to tell. The joint seems to be in fair condition. So we're just going to continue to push out. Very hard to tell if those are scratches or are those cracks in the vitreous clay. But when we get to the office we'll be able to blow it up a little bit better and take a better look at it. You can see in this joint's in fair and maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to push out. You can see in that joint there's a little bit of a gap and offset there in that joint. So we're just going to continue to push out. And we drop into our city sewer tie-in, and you can see that the water running beneath us is our city sewer tie-in. So we're just going to begin to pull back, take a good look at our saddle. You can see here, this is our saddle area. A little bit of an offset there, a little bit of roots growing into our saddle, but nothing too major. So we're just going to continue to pull back, and then you can see there the gap and the offset there in the vitreous clay. This is in the street. We're just going to continue to pull back. Take a good look at our vitreous clay sewer line. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. Very hard to tell. Those could be scratches, scoring marks, or it could be breaks in the vitreous clay there. But when we get back to the office, we'll be able to blow it up and take a better look at it. So we're continuing to pull back, and we're going to pull back into that root intrusion we have there. You can see there the very large root intrusion right there. It's coming in from that joint right there. You can see that it's coming in from there. Could possibly be a joint, or it could possibly be a break. Very hard to tell. But when we get to the office, we'll be able to take a better look at it and blow it up. And you can see the transition there. There's a little bit of an offset in the vitreous clay as well. And then we pull back into the black ABS sewer pipe, and it appears to be in fair, maintainable condition. So we're just going to continue to pull back. See there? Those joints seem to be in fair and maintainable condition. Got a tie-in right there. So we're just going to continue to pull back. Take a good look. And we do have inspectors in the house running a little bit of water there. And that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition as well. And as well as that joint. So we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. And make a little bit of a turn. And we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video sewer and waste line inspection.